Good morning. It's Ada Sparks here with a word of hope. And Elliot, of course, is here today. He's so goofy. This morning I'm thinking about friends. Thinking about getting together with friends and how much we have just missed that this year. You know, over the weekend we visited with my in-laws and very spontaneously we decided, let's just stop by Natchitoches and see if they are having, all the Christmas lights up. So we drove downtown and my husband said, I wonder if they're having fireworks tonight. There's so many people. So we rolled down the window and talked to some people, and sure enough, in about an hour they were going to start the fireworks. So we parked the car and we got out and we just started walking downtown to watch the fireworks, and we got some food from a food vendor, and this is our new philosophy in life, is to start doing things more spontaneously because all the plans seem to keep getting canceled. So we're going to start being more spontaneous. And when the fireworks started going off and the people started cheering and clapping their hands and hollering, and there was so much, joy and, excitement in the air, I just got almost caught up in this emotion of being overwhelmed because it had been so long since I had been in a crowd of excitement, even in a crowd, quite frankly. And even though we were kind of separated from the crowd a little bit and with our mask on, it was just overwhelming. Quite frankly, it was just overwhelming. And I realized how much I've missed that. I've missed just that excitement and that joy. The scripture tells us how important that is. It says in John chapter 13, verse 34, Jesus is giving a commandment to his disciples, and he says to love one another as I've loved you, that you would love one another. And then he goes on and he says, by this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have loved one another. And it's so important that we love one another. It's so important that we show that love to one another. This morning, Elliot is sitting in my lap here. And this dog stinks. He needs a bath. He usually gets a bath on Sundays, but he didn't get one yesterday. You know what? I still love him, even though he stinks. Even though he stinks, he's sitting in my lap. He's got a blanket around him. But I love him. And that is what our commandment is all about, that we love people even when they stink, even when they may not be just perfect. We still love them. We still share in the excitement of the holidays with them. We still share in the joy with them. So I encourage you this holiday to share that joy with someone. They may not be perfect. They may not be just like you. But let's share a little bit of holiday joy with them. And be wise, not afraid.